Hey everybody, and welcome back to the video series where we go from beginner trader to funded by Apex Trader funding. We go trade by trade, day by day, and break down the entire process for you for getting funded by Apex Trader funding. To be perfectly transparent about it, I am trading a $50,000 Apex Combine account. That means that this one is still going through the evaluation and we are trying to get it funded. So if you want to follow along, you can hit the subscribe button, like button, share it with your friends and family or whoever might be interested in this evaluation process, and let's get this account funded. If you're at all curious about Apex, there's a link and a discount code below, and you can take a peek at those there. It'll give you all the best rates on their it's $25,000 to $300,000 accounts that you can get funded by Apex. Let's take a look at the account summary for today. Nice healthy profit of $177.17, total commissions of $4.08, and now the account is just over a quarter of the way there. Well, no, not quite a quarter of the way there, but we're sitting at $50,847.37. Let's take a look at the trade summary for today. Only 2 trades, one healthy profit, hitting my profit target for the day, and then one loss. Usually after I hit my profit target for the day, I can take one more trade, and if it's a loser, or I can continue trading until I take one loser. And in this case, my next trade was a loser, so I was done for the day. That was it. So it just helps me to hold on to those profits, especially when I'm going through an evaluation process like this. It just makes sense to keep what you kill, right? So let's jump into the charts here. We'll take a look at the daily first. We've been rejecting this daily supply zone and pulling into this daily demand, as well as the 50 SMA here, so the 50-day moving average. Long-term uptrends from last October, even steeper uptrends that we haven't broken, but this one we did break below here, this trend right here. Let's jump into the 60-minute chart and look at our supply and demand zones. So from yesterday pre-market and today pre-market, we have this demand zone just above the daily demand, and then this hourly supply zone from the pre-market. And those were kind of the 2 areas that I was using to trade from today. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. I know there's a few extra lines here in my chart. Just for reference, this pink is the VWAP, the blue is standard deviations above, and the red is standard deviations below. Just something I'm testing out, haven't quite dialed it in yet, but I'm just trying to use it to inform kind of when there's a change in trend and when I can stop or when I can take profits and exit trades. But we'll get into that another day, but it's just on the chart, so I wanted to let you know. This is our first trade here. So we sold off in the pre-market down into this demand zone. We tested the low, swept the low, started making higher lows and higher highs. We pulled into this area right here. Let me get a little horizontal line so we can see that better. Into this area here, and that's where I got long because we had a nice delta rotation to the positive side after starting to make an uptrend. I can show you that here on the delta chart. So this is an 8-tick Renko chart showing delta, which is the bid and ask difference. So here, let's move this. If you look at the candlesticks, the numbers on the left-hand side here are the bid and the ask, and then this here is the volume colored by the difference of the bid and the ask. I can get into a little bit more detailed on these charts in another video, but just for reference, that's what they're showing. So this 108 was the actual area that I was trading off of. Let's do the arrow tool here, just so we have it on the next chart. That's the delta node that I wanted to get into. This here also could have been a secondary area to get long from this bar POC, point of control. So we push up, higher low, enter long, and then started to get a nice strong up move from that that demand zone. So see right here, that's that area, pull in, push up. So right as we start to get towards the 1 hour demand zone, take one off, and then as we're starting to show, you know, some momentum pushing over the 4,500, not able to hold over, I close the rest of the position. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find any good areas to add. This potentially could have been one here for the break and retest. I didn't see the delta rotation that I would have liked to risk off of in this area. And then also, we were kind of already halfway to our price target there. So if we do the price retracement, you know, we're kind of already at 50% there. I don't really like to add after we get 50% towards our target. I guess if you went from the actual entry, not quite 50%, but still in that same range. I just wanted to be careful. The add would have been nice, but still got a nice healthy profit from this trade here. Let's take a look at trade number 2. Oh, one other thing to add about this first trade is that I like to trade when we have an uptrend on RSI. Also here, let's push that up a little bit, an uptrend on cumulative delta. So more buyers than sellers coming into the market, and we see this relative strength, you know, moving towards the bullish direction. I find that's quite helpful when taking reversal trades. So let's look at this small short here. Pushed into this area. This was a high delta negative node, making higher, lower high, lower low, pushed in to the previous high, sold short, and then ticked out over that delta node area for a $20 loss. So pretty chill day, honestly. Got one really nice trade, took one more. Unfortunately, not a winner, so I was done for the day. We should take a look at the calendar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green days and 3 red days so far. Just about halfway through the month of August. So things are looking strong. Great start to the week. Hopefully we can continue the week the same way, get some nice strong green days, and keep those losing days small if possible. So if you want to follow along, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and we'll see you all tomorrow.